Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a pick a card reading all about if there's going to be reconciliation, should you wait or should you move on? I just want to say before I do this reading that these readings are meant to read the energy right now, and energy changes. So nothing is set in stone and we all have free will. So just keep that in mind when you're listening to these messages. I also just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has liked and subscribed, and thank you for all your wonderful comments and support, and thank you for being here. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more. So for today we have 3 piles. I'm going to show you each of the crystals. So for pile 1, we have this clear quartz cluster and the Way of the Panda tarot. For pile number 2, we have this spirit quartz and the Wandering Star tarot. And for pile number 3, we have this piece of selenite, or the Selenite tower, and we have the Light Seers tarot. So go ahead and pause it here if you need a minute to sit with the energy, and I will see you at your pile. Hello my pile ones. If you chose pile 1 with the clear quartz cluster and the Way of the Panda tarot, this is going to be your reading. Please only take what resonates. This is a general reading meant for many people, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. I find intuitively you know if a reading is meant for you. A few minutes in, you know in your gut if you're supposed to hear that message or not, so just keep that in mind. Before we get into the tarot, we are going to have a look at these pre-shuffled oracle cards, and then we'll get more messages from the tarot, and then we'll end with some advice for you. So first, let's have a look at the oracle cards. So I'm just going to leave that over here and we'll read it in a minute. So first we have Fearless Expression, Clarity, the Temple Path, Serendipity in Reverse, Have Faith in Your Dreams. All right, so just give me a second to get them all straight. Come on up. So I am going to go ahead and pull some tarot cards before we begin. So go ahead and think about your person and your situation. Spirit, what messages do you have for my pile ones about their person, about reconciliation, about whether or not they should move on? What information can you give us, please, Spirit? What other information can you give us about this, please, Spirit? We have the Ace of Swords right under Clear Thinking. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Empress. I'm just going to take that top card. And one last card. Oh, sorry, we're going to get 2 more cards. All right, and on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So the last cards to come out here were the Chariot and the Tower. All right, so let's get into it here. All right, so first of all, I am going to read from this because this came out in reverse and this kind of sets the tone for this relationship. I feel like maybe you're questioning why this relationship came into your life. And I'm just going to read from the book for you. And it did come out in reverse. Perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one, yet it all fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson that you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs being presented to you. So I feel like, especially with this temple path here, I feel like you thought this person came into your life for a reason. You believed they were meant to teach you something. You believed there was a spiritual connection, a higher purpose to this connection. You could have felt like you were being guided to this connection with these lanterns here. Those symbolize that you're being guided to something, and they symbolize your spirit guides or whatever higher power you believe in. And we have the four, look at that, underneath we have the Lovers. So you definitely thought that this connection was going somewhere, that it was fated. You could resonate with twin flames because this is the 1111 card. But what I'm seeing here is that something happened and you and this person are no longer together. I'm not sure if you're speaking, but you're no longer together. I do feel like Spirit separated you for a reason. I believe this is a destined connection. I believe that you are right about that because there's the Empress here. We have this temple path. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Lovers. So this is a fated, destined connection. And you were guided to this person for a reason. You and this person might have been going through some kind of cycle because I do see this pattern here in the grass. So you and this person could be going through some type of cycle that needs to heal. I feel like it's possible that you couldn't express yourself within this relationship, and maybe that's why the divine or the universe stepped in, because if you can't be yourself and you can't express yourself in a relationship and you don't feel safe to be in your truth, then it's impossible to grow. I feel like right now you are both trying to get clarity on this situation, clarified by the Ace of Swords that came out under the overall energy of you both here. What's going on? You both are gaining clarity on this situation right now, and there was a separation here for a reason. And right now, you and your person are sitting in a place of truth and clarity, seeing this situation for what it is. Now, as far as how your person is feeling, the Nine of Swords came out. So this person is feeling a lot of anxiety about this connection right now, or the lack of communication, the separation. They're very anxious right now. They might not be sleeping, or you could be, this is their energy, but sometimes energy can be mirrored. This shows that they're probably having nightmares. They're probably having problems sleeping. They could stay up quite late thinking about you, or it's possible that, throughout the day they try and stay busy, but then towards the end of the day, as their day winds down, you're very heavy in their thoughts here at night. And that's because they see you as the Empress. Whatever happened here, they see you as the divine feminine. They see you as, they're always going to see you as the one that got away. Because nobody's energy matches the Empress. and this is how they're seeing you. You could be a mother, or you could just be very nurturing and loving, but this is how they're seeing you. You could be someone with these mountains here, you could be someone who's been through a lot, and they see how much you've been through and how much you've grown. And they're feeling very anxious without you in their life. Their life was probably a lot easier when they had your energy. Their days were probably easier when they had your energy to rely on. So under challenges, we have the Ace of Cups and the King of Wands. So what's blocking this connection? So it's possible that this person in the past, or even now, could be quite arrogant. They could be, I don't want to say full of themselves, but they could believe very highly in themselves. They might feel like they're better than some people. Remember, this is the shadow side of the King of Wands, because this is what's blocking the connection. We all have light and shadow attributes within us, and every card has a light and shadow side. And so this is blocking the connection. So in shadow, the King of Wands is arrogant. He can be a bossy lover. He can have control issues. He can be forceful, trying to force things to work, force things to go his way. And with the Ace of Cups here, again, clarifying what's blocking this connection, I feel like maybe this person was too focused on their self, especially with the King of Wands here. I feel like maybe they were taking too much from your cup of love, or they were too worried about their own cup of love, because this little guy, he's hanging off the side of his own cup here. And this is under what's blocking this connection. The shadow side of the Ace of Cups, since this is blocking this, can talk about sadness and separation. So this person is feeling, they're definitely feeling the void here. They're feeling the void of you in their life. They don't have this cup to take from anymore because you took it. You took it away, or they pushed it away. But they were taking too much and not giving you enough. Again, right now your person is getting clarity on this situation. They're having clarity on this blockage here. And the outcome, or what's coming next, we have the Chariot underneath the Tower. So either they're going through, or they're going to experience a Tower moment in their life, which is going to propel them towards you, or they're going to come towards you wanting to rebuild this connection. I do get that this is a very strong connection, because we do have the Four of Wands here, and underneath the Lovers. And this person sees you as the Empress, and that's why this is coming back around. And the Lovers can also be about a choice, so it's possible this person is going to come towards you with a choice. As far as zodiacs, I do see air energy. So air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Gemini, the Lovers here, Gemini. We have Cancer energy. We have Taurus energy. And we have Leo energy here with the King of Wands. So based on these cards, I would say that this person is definitely coming back, that this connection isn't over. Remember, blocked energy can be cleared. So the way this person was in the past, this is what they're working on healing now before they come forward. And we also have this card, which is have faith in your dreams. So if you are still holding on to this connection and you believe in this connection, Spirit is telling you to have faith in that. And there's so many cards here pointing towards growth and moving forward. We have the Chariot, we have the Four of Wands, the Lovers, the Empress, the Ace of Swords. We have someone getting clarity. We have probably the both of you being guided back to each other. Even, I feel like there's some kind of cycle that needed to close out here though, between the two of you. You and this person could have also had a very serendipitous meeting. Like it could have been, you were just at the right place at the right time. Maybe you almost missed each other. So now we're going to look at what this card says. So this is from a deck, Messages of Love. A message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And this is a message from your person. So this is not over. I don't believe this is over one bit. But remember, moving forward, to be aware of that you deserve a cup of love too. You deserve love. You deserve not only self-love, but you deserve for this person to fill your cup up too. They can't just take from your cup. They need to fill your cup up too. I'm gonna get some channeled messages from your person because this is a really sweet energy. It's someone who is getting clarity here and working on themselves. I see forever with you. That Empress energy, that no one can compare to you. I made so many mistakes. That's that King of Wands there. How can I make things right? You are always on my mind. Yeah, this person is thinking about you heavily. Heavily. And I lie awake thinking about you. There's that Nine of Swords energy with their broken heart. All right, now I am going to get some of these for you for advice. This is from The Universe Has My Back. What advice does pile 1 need? My vibes speak louder than my words. So keep sending your person love. Happiness is my birthright. Continue to do what makes you happy during this separation. As you raise your energy, their energy raises, and it's best to do things that make your heart happy, your soul happy, things that pass the time, things that you lose yourself in, to keep those vibes up. One more. The universe has my back. This one has been coming out a lot lately, and I love that. And that's just confirmation that the universe is watching out for us and for you. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. So there's that. I love that. I feel very like meditation vibes from this, and look how similar it is. So meditation could be important here for this connection or for you. And we'll get one of these love cards, Whispers of Love, to end out your reading here. What does pile 1 need to hear? What does pile 1 need to hear? Have patience. So Spirit is reminding you to have patience here. And these waterfalls symbolize your manifestations coming in. And the lotus is all about patience because the lotus grows from the mud. And I feel like Spirit is telling you that this is going to grow into exactly what you thought it was going to. But you need to have patience because there needs to be healing here first. But this connection by these cards says that it's definitely not over and that this person still sees a future with you here. I think you both see a future with each other. There just needs to be some more time and growth here and some patience. I am going to leave it there for you. Thank you so much for joining me for another pick a card reading. The pick a cards are my favorite ones to do because the energy is so different in each pile. And thank you so much for all the comments and support and for being here. Be sure to like and subscribe. And I am booking personal readings, so my email is in the description below if you're interested in booking a personal reading. For personal readings, I use a lot of these oracle cards as well as tarot. Anyway, I'm sending you so much love. And yeah, I thought my thing wasn't recording, so I stopped. Anyway, I'm sending you so much love and light and healing energy. And yeah, have a good day. Bye. Hello, my pile twos. If you chose the Wandering Star Tarot and this Spirit Quartz, this is going to be a reading about if there's going to be reconciliation or kind of any messages that Spirit has for you regarding the outcome of the situation with this person. So we are going to have a look at the tarot, but first we are going to have a look at these oracle cards to get more messages. So first we have, oh, that was in reverse. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. We're going to keep that in reverse because that's a message. We have this card, which we're going to pull or turn over in a few minutes. We have emotional provoked overthinking. So I feel like you're overthinking whatever this is. Celebrate your wins. Meditate and contemplate. And here and now. And I'm actually going to put that here. All right, so let's just make sure everything's in here. We have Pisces energy there so far. All right. So now we're going to go ahead and get some more messages from tarot. So Spirit, we're looking to see what you can tell us about the future of this connection, about reconciliation, any other information you might have. I do see that there is a blockage here within this connection because in the reverse, this card talks about blockages. Spirit, what can you tell us about this connection for my pile twos? All right, so what can you tell us, Spirit? We have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Cups. Can we please clarify the Six of Cups? The Page of Wands and Death. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. Can we clarify that Three of Pentacles, please, Spirit? The Six of Pentacles, okay. That's a lot of sixes. We have 666 here. We have the Knight of Wands and the Moon. And we have the Ace of Wands on the bottom. All right. All right, so to begin, we are going to read, I want to read from the book for this card. So this card reversed indicates some blocks in the flow of your heart center energy. Perhaps it's an old sense of abandonment or the grief of a broken heart lingering from a long past event. Whether it's recent or not, this blocked energy stops you from caring for yourself and attracting love from others. It can create an undercurrent of unhappiness that permeates in your life. It's time to heal the old, stuck stuff and move on. Don't bypass the pain and pretend it doesn't exist. Instead, ventilate it in your journal and release it with an intention to be clear, happy, and self-loving. Meditate on the increasing light in your heart center and call on Raphael to help bring healing and clarity there. Love yourself and give yourself the approval you used to need from others. The healing will take place and happiness will return. And this card talks about seeing your good sides and celebrating your wins. And we do have this card right here. So I believe that right now you're supposed to be focusing on yourself. We have this meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. And similar to this card, I feel like right now you're working on releasing things that once triggered you, releasing things that no longer serve you. This card talks about being stuck in the here and now between the past and the future. And I feel like right now, that's kind of where the energy of this relationship is. You're in a place where you don't know if you should move on and let go. You don't know if you should keep fighting. And you're in a place where there is blocked energy to the heart. So for what's blocking this connection, we have the Three of Pentacles, and this clarified by the Six of Pentacles. And the shadow sides of the Three of Pentacles talks about someone who's not being a team player. So your person in the past could have been focused on their own success, focused on themselves, what they needed, what they were experiencing, and there wasn't equal give and take here. I feel like this person was worried about themselves and you were trying to keep everything going. You were trying to juggle this. You were trying to give more to make it work, and it wasn't reciprocated. I feel like the amount of energy here was very unbalanced. This card in the reverse talks about unfair power dynamics, taking advantage of a lover, controlling someone or trying to control the situation. And I do want to say this is blocked energy, and blocked energy, or this is what's blocking the connection. And those blockages can always be reversed. So like right now, it's like this is being blocked. But if this person wants to heal, there can be equal give and take here. As far as whether or not there's going to be reconciliation, the answers that I'm getting from these cards is that there could be reconciliation, there could be a future here, there could be a very good future here, but it could also go the other way. It could also go the way that this person is unable to give you a balanced, equal give and take love. And without that, a connection cannot grow. Now, the reason I say it could go either way is because we have the moon here. And both of these cards talk about intuition. But the moon also talks about shadows and illusions and things needing to come to light. So I feel like there needs to be a lot of shadow work done here in this connection if it is going to have a new beginning. Now we do have the Ace of Wands here on the bottom, which does talk about travel. It talks about new beginnings. Sometimes it could talk about this person still feeling very passionate about you, still holding this wand for you. And we do have the King of Wands underneath here. So I do feel like this person feels very passionately about you. Underneath the King of Wands, though, I am seeing the Devil. So again, I feel like this person has a lot of shadows they need to work through because this connection wasn't balanced. And I feel like you wanted it to move forward, but this person wasn't being a team player. This person was focused on themselves. Now we do have, this is the card that's pulled about the question at hand. So I did pull it with the intention on, will there be a future here? And this does talk about triumph, victory, success, being celebrated, being in the public eye. What I'm getting from this card is, yes, if this person is able to heal these toxic tendencies and these toxic shadows that they have, that there can be success here. It's possible that you have a social media, or you're just focusing on yourself right now, your own success. Now, under how your person feels right now, your person is in their thoughts about you. Your person is thinking about the past with you. They're thinking about old memories. You and this person could both have childhood wounds, because sometimes this card comes up when there's past lives, childhood wounds that need healing. And you know, sometimes, or ultimately, that's why we come together with soulmates, to learn lessons and close out karmic cycles. But this person is truly in their feels about you. This card does talk about someone coming back from your past. It does talk about reconciliation and harmony. But I feel like this person, again, needs to heal those shadows here. I do see this connection coming back around, because we have, for your person's energy, or sorry, for the clarifying card on how your person is feeling. Your person who is in the Six of Cups energy is feeling like reaching out. They're feeling like making communication. They could have news that they want to share with you. It might not even be good news. They could be going through a hard time, because we do have the Death card here, which is about endings. But again, this person is thinking about the past and the future here, about a new beginning. And they want to come in and communicate, but right now they are being blocked. And I believe it's because they weren't giving you what you deserved. So the universe is now blocking that. I feel like they were looking out for number one here. And I do think your person is transforming, because mushrooms talk about regeneration and transformation. I do want to read from the book for this card for you. Whenever you find your mind drifting into the past, wondering if things could have or should have been better, or whenever you find yourself longing for the good old days, you leak power. The same is true of looking too far ahead and hoping the future will provide you with certainty. Driven by ambition, you might wander too long in a place with no substance and forget that you are here today. The past and future are illusions. Whenever you leave the present moment, you're disconnecting from your inherent power to manifest your reality with true substance. Neither past nor future can give you what you need. Now is all that counts. Come back from those eternities and be here now. All will be well, and miracles will appear as if by magic in the perfect timing. So if you're overthinking this right now, I think the message is to try and just focus on today. Try and focus on you. Celebrate the small things that bring joy to your everyday life. Focus on your own success. And like this card says, Spirit delivers. I did want to read this card for you. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. So if there was an imbalance here, just know that you deserve better. You deserve a balanced connection. I do feel like this connection is going to move forward. There's also a lot of sixes in this reading, and sixes represent united harmony. It represents balance. It can be about coming into consciousness. So I feel like this person is having realizations about how they treated you in the past and how maybe their childhood is affecting this connection, or your childhood. Both of your childhoods are connecting this connection. I just do feel like there needs to be shadow work done here. But Spirit is telling you to listen to your intuition. So if intuitively you don't want to give up on this person, then send them your healing love and energy. Don't give up on them. There is energy here of reconciliation, but it's going to take time and patience and healing before it can come in. I am going to get some messages from your person, some channeled messages from your person, because they're definitely, this is their energy. They're deep in thought about you, and they want to come forward. They're thinking about this new beginning here with you. I want a fresh start. So this person does want a fresh start with you. Please unblock me. So if you have this person unblocked, or blocked, sorry, and you want them to reach out, you can unblock them. You don't have to message them, but if you unblock them, it does open up the possibility for communication. Because really you don't want that person trying to find a sneaky way to connect with you. You will be the one that got away. Yeah, this person knows this is a soul connection. I can feel when you were thinking about me, I just said this is a soul connection, and the purple is the third eye chakra, and I feel like you can feel this person's energy and they can feel yours. I watch your social media and wonder how you are. I'm just going to take all of these. I keep having dreams about you. I know I will never love this way again. And I speak to you through music. So sometimes with divine counterparts, well, soul connections, music can be very important. Sometimes their higher self will send a message just by making, like, you'll find yourself hearing one line of a song and that is a message from your person's higher self. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the best part of me was always you. So I feel like if this person wants to heal their shadows, that there is a new beginning here. They're definitely thinking about this new beginning here. But the energy, there is a blockage here. And I feel like it's on your person's side. And I feel like if they do come in, because this is what's on their mind, if they do come in with this communication about a new beginning, they need to be able to give you what you deserve. They need to be able to give you balance and not just focus on themselves. I do want to get some of these. This is from the Universe Has My Back deck, so just a couple of messages of advice for you, the viewer. So we have When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about how I see the world. Third eye energy there. Instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. So similar to the here and now, instead of focusing on the outcome, focus on right now. Focus on how you can heal and grow. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the universe has my back. That came out in pile 1 too. And we are going to get Whispers of Love. We'll get one message from Whispers of Love. For zodiac signs, we have Scorpio, we have Earth energy, we have Pisces, we have, I think that was it. Oh, we have Leo, but again, only take that as it resonates. Express love through gifts. So I will read, I'm going to read from a book, not for you. It's possible this person could be sending you something. This card depicts 2 mermaids. The male offers a pearl to the female. Pearls are associated with protection and love and used as lucky charms or for clearing blocks to abundance. And we did see that blockage here. So this blockage is going to be cleared through, I feel like. A gift has more meaning when given from your heart. So I really like how that card ended out, or that card came out at the very end, because pearls do talk about releasing and clearing blockages. So that is such a nice symbol at the end of your reading to see. Also, pearls take a long time to grow and come into fruition, and that's part of what makes them so beautiful. So I am going to leave your reading here, pile 2. I am sending you so much love and healing energy. If you are interested in a personal reading, the email is in the description below. I do personal readings, and that includes tarot cards with an oracle card spread. Thank you so much for your support and love, and be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time. Bye! Hello, my pile 3s, and welcome to your reading. This reading is going to be all about, if you're in separation with someone, all about reconciliation, what the energy is saying right now for what's coming, and any other messages Spirit feels like you need to know about this connection. So if you chose pile 3 with the Light Seers Tarot and this Selenite Tower, this is going to be your reading. So before we get into the tarot, we are going to have a look at these oracle cards. I'll flip this one over in a little bit and read it. For now, we're just going to set it right there. So first we have Welcome the Divine Masculine, Rebirth, New Beginning, Healed, Happy Family, Happy Happy. I squealed when those came out because they're so similar. Happy Family, Happy Happy, the rainbows, transformations, changes, long journeys, being rewarded for long journeys. Your hard work is paying off. Speaking of hard journeys, your hard work is paying off. All right, now I'm just gonna make sure that's all straight. Yes, it is. And then we'll get into the tarot. Stay. Oh my goodness, stay. So right away we have Capricorn energy. We also have some Scorpio energy. And we'll see what else comes out with the tarot. So I am gonna shuffle these. So Spirit, what can you tell us about this connection? The future of this connection, about reconciliation. What can you tell us? What? I hope all of you are well. What can you tell us about this connection, Spirit? And if reconciliation is coming. What messages can you give us? I love the Light Seers Tarot. It was my first deck and it's my favorite. So, what can you tell us about the future of this? So, we have the Three of Wands. So something is in motion here. Something is in motion, and I feel like your higher self is just kind of waiting for that ship to come in. You're just waiting to see the results here. Death and rebirth under how your person is feeling. Double clarified here. Love it. I love when that happens. Clarifying the Death card, please, Spirit. I saw the Five of Cups there, which would make sense. I didn't even ask yet, Spirit. All right. Okay. I'll take it. All right. These cards are very forceful about coming out. They're just like, nope, it's this one, this one, this one. Now, there are three major arcanas here. So this is a very spiritual connection with, I think, big things coming here. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, followed by the Ace of Swords and the Tower. Okay, so I feel like your person has had maybe a Tower moment that has given them clarity, because this person is coming back around here, and we will just get into it. So more Scorpion energy. We have Sagittarius, we have Libra, we have a little bit of everything here. We have Earth energy. So I'm going to start on your person and how your person is feeling right now. And I find it interesting that you could be dealing with a divine masculine or someone who you believe is your divine masculine. And right now your person is going through a death and a rebirth. So something could have ended in their life, or a chapter could have closed out in their life, and there's a rebirth happening. And to clarify it, we did have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like right now your person is going through a change, a rebirth here. And I feel like it has to do with how they balance this connection and how they balance their life with this connection, their pentacles. Now, what's blocking this connection? We have Temperance. So right now, what is blocking this for Temperance is patience, lack of patience. I find it interesting how this imagery is very similar, and this did come out under blockages. So I feel like it's possible that you are not being patient, or your person's not being patient about the changes that need to occur in this connection. I do feel like this is a spiritual connection with the Divine Masculine card and with the Temperance card. And I feel like it's only a matter of time before this connection comes back into balance. For what's coming, we have Justice. So there is justice coming within this connection. And this person is coming towards you with a small offer. Now, the thing about Pentacles and small offer is that even a small offer as a pentacle there's some type of stability in that offer. There's some type of promise here. You can see the roots growing down. Like, this isn't a small offer. This is something that has the capability of growing into something, whatever this offer is. Again, with the Temperance card and the fact that trying to force union could be blocking this. We also have this Capricorn, new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So I feel like Spirit is telling you that even if it feels like this isn't coming, it is. There is multiple cards talking about a rebirth here, talking about union, talking about happiness, talking about, you know, getting that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, getting what you deserve for all the hard work. I feel like your person is entering into their divine masculine energy, and when that happens, that's when this connection will be able to come into balance. I did say it when this card first came out. This is coming. I feel like you know this is coming, and I feel like you're just waiting for it. And it is possible you're getting impatient. We all get impatient. But Spirit is asking you to let go of control here and know and believe this is coming. All of these cards talk about that. Death and rebirth, new beginning, happy family, happy, justice. Now these are new little cards I got in, and I drew one for each pile. I'm going to read it for you now. This is very divine love kind of imagery. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So this is a reminder from your person and from Spirit that separation is an illusion. I know that's horrible to hear when you're separated from someone, because it doesn't feel like an illusion. It feels real. You know, it feels painful and lonely, but Spirit's reminding you that you and this person are destined to have this happy ending. You might have children, or your person might have children, because this card can talk about families coming together or families joining. But Spirit is telling you that this connection is worth it. That this connection is going to be reborn into something beautiful. And I'm sure that in the past, it was beautiful, and I'm not sure what happened to separate that or separate you, because that's not what we're looking at here. But it has the potential to be something beautiful again and to transform. There's so much transformation and rebirth energy here. Now I do feel like there is clarity coming after a Tower moment. And we have the Fool here, so many major arcanas. So many major arcanas. So this person is definitely, there's a new beginning in the cards for you and this person. I do want to get one of these cards for you about your connection. It's called the Whispers of Love. So let's see what message Spirit has for you about this. But this is coming back around. Your person is already in the energy of a rebirth. Act as if your partner is here. So this card, I'm just going to take that card. Oh, look at that underneath. True love. This is a once-in-a-lifetime love. This can represent communication. Look at these unicorns. You and this person are joined, possibly telepathically. You could have the ability to share energy telepathically. That's beautiful. This person might see possibly having a baby with you. You could have a baby with this person. Honesty is essential is underneath that. So act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they're with you, so you will always consider them. So this really clarifies that message I was getting of separation is an illusion. And spiritually, we are always united. And that's here. These two are always united, even if they're not speaking. Their souls are intertwined with each other. And for act as if your partner is here, the way that I've heard it is that send your person loving energy throughout the day. When you're on your way to bed, tell them that you love them if you love them. Send that energy to their higher self, because they need it for healing. And sometimes it can be hard if you're hurting. But I find as you move forward and as you heal and as time goes by, it gets easier to send them that loving energy, because let's face it, if somebody hurt you and you went no contact, at first the last thing you want to do is send them loving energy sometimes. But when you come into a place of acceptance, and I feel like Spirit is telling you, you need to come into a place of acceptance because a rebirth is here, but patience is needed. Things need to balance out. This will come back around. So on the bottom of the deck, we have I Want a Fresh Start, which again clarifies the Fool, the rebirth. So let's get some channeled messages and see how your person, or what your person wants to say to you. All right. I am going through an awakening, clarifying the Death card. Your person is going through some kind of awakening. I am almost ready to contact you. The blue, or the feathers on the other card also talked about communication on. This card talks about, this bird talks about communication. Will you reject me? So your person is worried when they come in with this small offer that you might reject them. I want to fix our connection. Yep, this person wants a rebirth. We always find our way back to each other. So this is a soul connection. And it's possible that you two have fallen out many times and someone always reaches out and you always come back together again. And let's get a few of The Universe Has My Back advice for you from Spirit. What advice do you have for my pile 3s? All right, that one came up violently. Did you see that? I am the loving energy of the universe. So another reminder, you have that loving energy, and if you're in a place to do so, be sure to send some to your person because I think they need it. I choose love no matter what. The presence of love will always cast out fear. So you could have some fears about this connection if it does come back around, of cycles repeating. But just remember, you love this person. I can tell you love this person. There's happy endings written all over this pile. And yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we have the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. So more of that energy of releasing control and allowing Spirit to do its thing, allowing this to come back into balance, because it will come back into balance. All this balanced imagery here, look at it all. All right, so I am going to leave this here for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. This was a really lovely energy. I do feel like you guys are towards the closer end to reconciliation than some of the other piles. This is really beautiful energy, and I'm sending love and light not only to you but also to your person, and healing energy. And yeah, if you are interested in booking a personal reading, I am booking those now. My email is in the description below. And I do tarot readings with an oracle spread for private readings. So they're pretty in-depth, and I've really enjoyed doing them for you guys. So thank you to everyone who's booked one. And yeah, I can't wait to do another pick a card pile. Probably early next week I'll do one. And yeah, for now, I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye.